from the birds in the air.
In the beginning of the season, most Liverpool fans would grieve for Luis Suarez's departure from Liverpool to Barcelona. He was a key factor leading the team to be competitive for the League Championship in the last season. People might not be surprised with the decline of the team in the beginning of this season, especially with the comeback of Manchester United and the rising for Arsenal. However, since Christmas, the team has recorded 9 wins and 2 draws, maintaining an unbeatable streak till now. This record is the best in the Premier League at the same period of time, especially for their tremendous achievement on victories over Tottenham Hotspur, Southampton and Manchester City. If we called Arsenal be the devil of the 4th place, Liverpool is called the devil of Christmas. Now, let us take a look at this devil and see what changes this team and whatever they will consistently perform in this high level. According to our ANOVA table, the team did significantly improve their records. According to the template result, the team played as a mid-tier team, average losing 0.176 and placed as top-tier team in the recent game, averagely winning 1.36 goals. Here is a graph to display the result clearly. In this graph, we can see the average, first quartile and third quartile of recent games. The results are significantly greater than the one of the previous game. This graph proves that the team performed much better than before. According to the ANOVA results, the team tends to play in mid, reducing the offense from the 2 wings. The number of crossing decreased 9.422, and the number of blocks from the opponent team decreased 2.877. They do not always challenge the aerial duel and send players who are less powerful for aerial duel onto the field. The winning percentage of aerial duel decreased 7.412%. In general, Liverpool plays the ball rather carefully, not to challenge the long pass that frequently as what they did previously. This play style indeed helps the team improve their performance. According to our statistics evaluation model, the team is more comfortable when they play the ball on the ground rather than the aerial duel. When they have a high aerial duel ratio advantage, the team tends to score less and score more than usual. Therefore, this change can significantly improve the team performance. Let us see if the team will consistently play in a high level performance. We will use simple k-means clustering to work on this case. We will have 4 clusters in this case. Here is the clustering assignment of each game. Here is the partial result of the clustering centroids. We can see that the team played rather strongly on performance since the 14-16 game. All of the game either locate in cluster 1 or cluster 2. One thing we need to notice is before the 16 game against Arsenal, most of the home game also locate in cluster 1 as well. The major difference took place is in their away game. Let us take a look at the major performance indicator between cluster 0 and cluster 2 and 3. We work on the ANOVA again to see the difference between cluster 0 and cluster 2 and the difference between cluster 0 and cluster 3. According to our results, the team does not perform significantly different in cluster 0 comparing to the game in cluster 2, except the aerial duel winning ratio. However, the opposing team play in cluster 0 significantly worse than what they play in cluster 2, including passing accuracy, decreased 3.6%, chance created, increased 1.625, number of takes on, decreased 3.312, aerial duel winning ratio, 6.854%, number of fouls, increased 2.083. Similar situation happened in the difference between cluster 0 and cluster 3 as well. The opponent teams performed significantly worse than they did previously in their home field. One thing to be noticed is that the passing accuracy does not significantly improve the recent games, even though the team choose the player who is less strong in aerial duel. In our general thought, players who are less strong should somehow have greater technique. It does not come out true in this case. The second thing we should notice is that the team performance does not highly rely on whether they play at home or away. Their defense would be score less 0.887 goals when they play on their home field. As the clustering results above, we can see that cluster 0 even has a better result than cluster 1 does. Considering the recent game result, we can believe that the team has overcome the trouble while they play away. Therefore, we should somehow know that the team would not fall too much in the coming future, since they have been playing too consistently in their home game and prove that they perform regularly away as well. This team will be a major competitor for the top 4 spots in the league based on this performance now. However, we cannot believe the team can continue this unbeatable streak, since the opposing team can get familiar with this technical change when they play in their home field.